Long ago, in Mexico, there lived a peasant girl named Luisa. All the local men thought she was the most beautiful girl they had ever seen, but she was saving herself for a man she believed she could marry. One day, a wealthy man named Don Muno laid his eyes upon her, and he knew that he had to have her.
Buenos días, señorita. Mi nombre es Don Muno Montes Claro, y busco amor.
Luisa found him very handsome. She blushed and gave him her hand, which he kissed. They met in private many times. Luisa thought she had found her man, and was sure Don Muno would propose to her in time. But he had other plans. He could never marry someone of such low social standing. He kept her happy with gifts and affection, and even bought her a home to live in, where he visited her often. But to him, she was kept only as a mistress. Eventually, she became pregnant with Don Muno's child. He told her to keep this a secret.
Esto es un secreto.
They had 2 children together. Their private relationship continued for a long time. After a few more years, Don Muno's visits became less frequent. He would only see her a few times a week, and then only once a week, and then even less. Eventually it came to a time where she had not seen him for so long that she decided to visit him at his home, which she had been told to never do.
Nunca me visites a mi casa.
She wanted to know why he never visited her and the children anymore. She was nervous as she approached his large house, but took a breath and knocked on the door. A servant came.
Hola, señorita.
She asked where her lover was.
¿Dónde está Don Muno?
Lo siento, señora.
He apologised and explained that Don Muno was not there, as today was his wedding day.
Don Muno no está aquí. Hoy es el día de su boda.
She was shocked.
Esto no puede ser cierto.
Don Muno had agreed marriage to a wealthy woman of similar social stature. He could not be seen to marry a peasant girl. Realising this, Luisa ran home in dismay. When she arrived, she saw her children waiting for her, a symbol of her relationship with Don Muno, and her sadness turned to rage. She grabbed the children, ran with them to the river, and threw them in. They could not swim, and so they drowned. The realisation of what she had done hit her. She cried out in anguish. From then on, she would wander the riverbank, crying over her actions. She stopped eating and became thinner and thinner. Her white gown became more and more ragged. Even after she eventually died, as a result of her grief, and to this day, she is still said to be seen as a thin, skeletal figure in tattered white fabrics, crying in regret over her children. Many claim to have heard the wails of La Llorona, the weeping woman.